Are you sorry? Do you want to apologize to the American people for the choice you made?
Well, it wasn't the best choice. The people in the government knew that I was using a personal account, but it would have been better if I'd had two separate accounts to begin with. And certainly I'm doing all I can now to try to be as transparent about what I did have on my work-related emails.
Remember that number two. Well, the former Secretary of State might not have been as transparent as she says, if the latest reports are any indication. Today, governmental watchdog group, they're called Judicial Watch, announced it has discovered under a Freedom of Information Act request that 5 months of emails from Clinton's private servers are missing. The missing emails begin, coincidentally enough, when she became Secretary of State in 2009. According to said Judicial Watch, quote, the gap in emails received by Clinton run from January 21st, 2009, when she became Secretary of State, to March 17, 2009. The gaps in emails sent by Clinton from January 21st to April 12th of that year, that's 2009, and from December 30th to February 1st, 2013. Big gap. So let's talk about this, everybody, shall we?
The State Department has a response, which we just got off the wire. Spokesman Alex Gerlich had this to say: there is no gap in Secretary Clinton's sent messages from the December 2012 through the end of January 2013. Upon review, the department has many messages sent by Secretary Clinton during that period, including messages that appear to have been produced directly from her sent mailbox. Future document releases will include emails from this time period. Also, that she didn't use this email in early 2009 has been previously acknowledged, confirmed. Let me make that make a little bit of sense. The first couple of months when she was the Secretary of State, she was using a private email server. I think it was private, but she stopped using it, and she has explained to the court previously that she does not have access to that. We can all question why that's the case, why she wouldn't have access. I don't know the answer. What the State Department is saying with respect to these other suggested gaps, no, there aren't gaps, and in fact they will be turning over a number of those emails in future dumps that have been ordered by the court. So that's the State Department.
So how does this resonate at home with people?
Well, that's one question. The other, just to respond to Rick briefly, we have to remember that they're releasing these in batches.
Yeah.
They're not done. They're nowhere near done right now. So this is, I think, you know, I would question Judicial Watch's report on this. I think they're eager. We've had a little bit of a low Hillary news past couple of days.
It has been 48 hours, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's serious. It's like every day there's a new thing that they have to report. You don't have to fabricate stuff. There's enough stuff here. You don't have to come up with a story every day to take down Hillary in the polls. She's
Rick and I noticed this, that the only people reporting this are right-wing websites for the most part, and mainstream media didn't pick it up. Now people at home are saying, because the mainstream media is liberal, and that's why they didn't do it. No, no, no. There's something about this that had all the major news organizations like the New York Times and Washington Post, which, by the way, have reported on Hillary Clinton's email.
The story. Yeah. You know, the New York Times, let's not forget, liberal New York Times broke this story.
Right, there's a special place in hell for them, according to David Brock of Media Matters. I guess the bottom line is, when getting back to the original question, but just when people hear this, whether it's true or not, this is the main reason, right? While she's gone now down 22 points in New Hampshire, 10 points in Iowa. I know that it's a caucus, and therefore she could still win that state, but boy, I don't see how she reverses it. I just don't. Do you?
I say we have to really start to worry when she loses the African-American vote. She's losing white women. That's not totally unusual. I mean, she lost white women in...
That's a pretty big deal.
It's a big deal, but she lost it to Barack Obama, and you know, she does not have a great reputation with white women. It's the African Americans. If she loses them, Joe Biden's in.
Okay, you wanted to make a point.
Actually, the only point that I wanted to quickly make, is I think our guest is joining us, Tom Fitton, is that I think in a lot of ways Hillary's been lucky that she's had this scandal. You know why? Because I think there's a bigger scandal out there that's been deflected, and that is the entire thing about doing favors for people who made big contributions to the Clinton Foundation.
Wow.
Like Algeria.
Boy, you know? With luck like that. I mean, let's bring in Tom Fitton, president of Judicial Watch, to get more on this story. Okay, Tom, you've heard the, Rick just read it, the response from the Justice Department, your response to their response, State Department, excuse me.
I didn't hear what their response was. Just tell me in 2 words what it was.
Can't do it in 2 words. Basically, they're saying there's more emails coming out in future document dumps that will include a number of the emails that you say are missing, and that the first couple, that December through January thing, when she first began her term, she was using yet a different email account that she has already said is unavailable
They say there's no
to
gap,
her.
basically, Tom.
So they're saying there's no gap.
They're saying they may have other emails, but they don't say they have all the emails. This is the problem. The administration has been playing.
Go ahead,
the
Tom.
administration. One more time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the administration has been playing fast and loose with the facts about the Clinton email scandal. The fact is, we had to sue to get these records, and they show an email gap. Now they're telling us at some unclosed future time they're going to turn over the emails that they found in April where they didn't have enough emails.
Tom, we'll need to
records about.
Stick around through the commercial. There's some technical difficulties. We do want to give you full time here. So more Tom Fitton after the break. We talk about the Clinton emails. This is the Daily Wrap.